The old shop still smells like sawdust, even when the door's locked. My dad had a one-room wood shop off the county road. Tin roof ticking in the rain like it couldn't slow. Hand-painted sign out front, last I heard. Caught a hard wind, tipped over in the dirt. Now it leans by the apples and the berry rose, like a story nobody bothers to retell, but everybody knows. Men at church would slap his back like they were doing him a favor, staying busy. He'd nod, jaw tight, pull his cap down lower, then go home and feed the stove. Not the conversation, stand a door until the grain was clean enough to pass for peace. I used to think work was just the air we breathe. Now I'm older and I'm trying to remember how to leave. When the day lets go of me, I look for him in the small things, in the rinse of plates, in the tap of the faucet, in the way his hips keep time, like he's practicing being happy. Like it's something you can learn if you do it long enough. In the kitchen light, how long have we been proving we're worth our keep? What did we call living? Well, we stayed on our feet. September grass used to be a whole afternoon, back when the mower didn't live inside my head like a tune. I'd lay there watching planes cut lines through the heat, counting nothing, needing nothing, thinking being was enough for me. Now my phone buzzes like a foreman in my pocket, and I answer out of habit like the world can't wait a second. I'm paid in checklists, paid in hurry, paid in just one more, until my shoulders carry every unfinished thing I'm scared to be without. He never said I'm tired, just tightened every screw, and I'm starting to do it too. When the day lets go of me, I look for him in the small things, in the rinse of plates, in the tap of the faucet, in the way his hips keep time, like he's practicing being happy. Like it's something you can learn if you do it long enough. In the kitchen light, how long have we been proving we're worth our keep? What did we call living? While we stayed on our feet. That question, staying busy, it sounds polite, but it lands like a nail. Like rest is a rumor and stillness is failure. So teach me the simple math again. 2 hands, 1 sink, warm water, a towel thrown over the shoulder like a dance partner. Teach me to stop burning air. Teach me to stand in the yard and let the grass be just grass. When the day lets go of me, I look for him in the small things, in the quiet after dinner when the house quits asking, in the way his hips keep time, like he's practicing being happy. Like it's something you can learn if you do it long enough. In the kitchen light, if love is more than labor, let it speak, let it be the only measure. When we finally sit down to eat. The sign can stay where it fell. We know where the shop was. We know what it cost. They called you in by last name like it was court. plastic chair, a paper gown, your boots on the floor. I watched you pull your hair up with that half smile, calm, like you were just killing time in somebody else's palms. Your eyes caught every little bulb in the ceiling grid, two bright marbles holding back whatever you hid. I had jokes in my pocket, none of them fit, cause the room felt older than the building it was in. Then the machine woke up thin, hungry, precise, a wheel with teeth singing cold advice. And you laughed once, startled, like you heard your name in a language made of metal and rain. In the green spill, we became a rumor of ourselves, bone white bloom on a monitor shelf. You were dancing without skin, still graceful, still you. And I wanted what the camera could never get through, so I held my breath, played it cool, played polite, while my wand ran sharp as the scan lines bite. In the green spill, I saw it plain as proof. I'm not in love with the picture. I'm not in love with the picture. I'm in love with you. The text said don't move, like stillness is a skill, like you can freeze the body and keep the heat on will. Your hips drew a comma when you turned to obey, and your patience had a shape that could sway. On the screen, your ribs were a little fence, your spine a question mark, thin and intense. And I thought we spend our whole lives trying to look tough, but we're just careful stacks of breakable stuff. You looked at me like I was safe to stand near, so unguarded it almost hurt to hear how easy you wore your innocence while I measured you in forbidden centimeters. In the green spill, we became a rumor of ourselves, bone white bloom on a monitor shelf. You were dancing without skin, still graceful, still you. And I wanted what the camera could never get through, so I held my breath, played it cool, played polite, while my wand ran sharp as the scan lines bite. In the green spill, I saw it plain as proof. I'm not in love with the picture. I'm not in love with the picture. Someday you'll be old in a loud, bright grocery store, arguing with a coupon, laughing at nothing, wanting more. Someday I'll be someone you once texted at 2, a name in your phone you scroll past and don't use. But right now you're standing in that rented glow, like a secret the world pretends it doesn't know. And I can't stop thinking how the body goes quiet and the wanting doesn't know the wanting one. In the green spill, I learned what I can't outrun. We're built for the sun and we still come undone. You were dancing without skin, still graceful, still you. And I wanted what the camera could never get through. If I ever lie down, if I ever let go, let it be with your name doing loops in my throat. In the green spill, even time stood still, and I'm still in it. I'm still in it, for real. Hair tastes like bleach and old flowers. I count my breaths like loose change. Love didn't change when the world shut down. It just got louder in an empty room. Same old loneliness now with a curfew. Same hunger now with nowhere to go. I used to rehearse running into you by the freezer doors at Trader Joe's. 2 carts passing like we meant it. hands almost touching through the frost. And there were Tuesdays, pancakes, supper, steam, someone singing Balm in Gilead, too soft to film. I'd stand in the back, pretending I came for coffee, praying your coat would appear on a chair. Now every plan feels borrowed time, every maybe turns to not yet. If love is a disciple, she's starving again, wearing the same thin coat, same frayed seams. She keeps showing up to locked doors with a mouthful of prayers she can't swallow. And I keep setting 2 plates for no one I'm allowed to hold. They say you can lose your taste, lose your smell, like the body just forgets its own warnings. I didn't think a feeling could go missing like that, till my phone stopped lighting up, a saint in a glass box miles away. Bones tagged and stored like museum air. People kneel and call it comfort, but it's still what it is remains. And this year the roses came early, left on porches like groceries. A red apology in plastic wrap, no fingerprints, no warmth. I try to laugh in my mask, but it falls flat, it fogs up. If love is a disciple, she's starving again, wearing the same thin coat, same frayed seams. She keeps showing up to locked doors with a mouthful of prayers she can't swallow. And I keep setting 2 plates for no one I'm allowed to hold. Some nights I hear the neighbors inhale a click, a small metronome in the wall. I think of patron saints for strange things, breath-beat seizures, the way the body can betray you. Valentine, if you're listening from your gilded case, I don't need a miracle, just make me honest. Because the loss has a smell to it, not perfume, not smoke. Something sour and sweet, like beets cut open on a cutting board, like earth on a knife, like a table set for the holy. And nobody hungry enough to eat. If love is a disciple, she's starving again, not brave, not pretty, just here, still knocking on the locked door, still waiting out the rules of the season. And I keep setting 2 plates till the outline of you doesn't even stay. Hair tastes like bleach and old flowers. I count my breaths, I count my breaths. I've been sleeping on a borrowed couch with my boots still on, just in case. Bus pass bent like an old postcard from a county I can't place. And when the morning hits the window, I taste that paper mill air. But my mind keeps cutting sideways to the trees back there, where the wind comes easy through the tall green run, and the fog lifts off the low ground like it got scared of the sun. Sweet Timberland, call my name in sap and smoke. I'm tired of living like a match that never broke. Fragrant water, let me kneel down on the bank. I've been carrying my thirst around like a tank, and that broke down house past the bend in the road. Still got a porch that remembers my weight, I'm told. So why am I out here running on fumes again? A wild bird in the crosswind, screaming at the end. Uncle James split logs for a living, hands like rope, back like a gate. He said, boy, you can leave this place, but you can't leave what it made. I watched the strong man in the heat make the day give up its grain, axe talking in a steady rhythm like a work song with no refrain. And the creek kept moving like it knew the way, past deer prints in the mud in a rusted Chevrolet. Sweet timberland, call my name in sap and smoke. I'm tired of living like a match that never broke. Fragrant water, let me kneel down on the bank. I've been carrying my thirst around like a tank. In that broke down house past the bend in the road, still got a porch that remembers my weight, I'm told. So why am I out here running on fumes again? A wild bird in the crosswind, screaming at the end. I tried city prayers under street lamp bugs, tried new skin, a new zip code, but the quiet in my chest don't budge. It just turns to gravel on the road. If I come back, I won't come pretty. No big speech, no victory, just me and a small apology for leaving without saying what I needed. Oh, broken house, you've been holding your breath. Ooh, silent tree, you still got my mess. Sweet timberland, I'm coming in dust and denim. Not the kid I was, but I'm still in 'em. Fragrant water, let me wash these hands clean. Let the old days sting and then turn me. Then that broke down house, if it falls, let it fall. I'll stand in the doorway, I'll answer the call. No more out here running on fumes again. I'm done being that wild bird, screaming at the end. Walking like a boarding pass, press warm into my palm. Your stare is cut glass, steady hands like you've done no harm. I swear I see faraway markets in the way you don't blink. Gold bangles, city heat, and a smile that doesn't reach. In your eyes I catch black stones that swallow the sun, and silk patterned streets where the air won't run. A mountain throwing sparks in the distance, held back by your calm resistance. You're beautiful in a way that warns me. Like a sign I still drive past. Every promise tastes like something fast. So I keep one foot in the doorway. I keep my name off your tongue, 'cause you don't just take what you want. You make me think I gave you some. I watched you laugh at dinner while you checked your phone. You said it's nothing soft and easy, like that word is stone. Your perfume is smoke on my jacket long after you're gone. And I replay every trust me like a song I learned wrong. In your eyes, brightness that pulls me in close. Then dust drops down like a velvet dose. Color on color, it's gorgeous, but it's never harmless. You're beautiful in a way that warns me, like a sign I still drive past. Every promise tastes like something sweet, then turns too sharp too fast. So I keep one foot in the doorway. I keep my keys in my hand, 'cause you don't just take what you want. You make me think I understand. And in your chest, I swear I saw it, coiled yellow truth with patient teeth. A bloom that looks like medicine, a kiss that leaves a mark underneath. Your vows are bright poison flowers left in water by the bed. Your kisses, quiet mushrooms growing where I shouldn't tread. Your lies, smooth snakes in sunlight that don't move until I'm near. And I hate how I still miss you when the danger's this clear. If I call you, I'll forget again. If I stay, I'll learn to live with it. You're beautiful in a way that warms me, and I'm tired of being brave. Every forever you deliver is a pretty handled blade. So I'm leaving with my body and the truth I couldn't name. I don't want your kind of heaven if it burns me all the same. Postcards from your dangerous places, I read them and I let them go. Click of the cap, kitchen table quiet, a bruised colored sky on the window pane. I press the pen like a needle just to feel it bite, a little sting to prove I'm still in my body tonight. The news keeps looping like a sink that won't shut off, so I measure out my grief with the same old cough. I've got losses with last names, losses with no return address, some I can say out loud, some I fold up in my chest. The pharmacy line is long, everyone acting polite, trading small talk for chemicals under fluorescent white. They say take two, call if it gets worse, like there's a switch, like the world didn't break its own rules, and call it just how it is. So I fit what I can in a pill, and the rest in my pockets, and no plan to save us, just people making do with what's in the cabinets. If the sirens start their sermon, I'm not waiting for permission. I'll lay mirrors in the street, make the sky look down and listen, bring heaven down to earth right here on this crack cracked asphalt. If we're going out, we're going out on his trespassers in work boots walk through the house of our days, hands on our tools like they've always had the right to take. They call it progress, call it order, call it keeping us safe, but it feels like someone else writing over my name. So I start a little storage in the back of the mind, where I keep the things that matter when the lights go blind. A photo booth, strip, a spare key, a note that you wrote me, a lighter, a bandage, a joke you told when you were lonely. If there's a map, it's torn to shreds in the glove compartment. Still I can drive by, feel still I can make a lantern. Yeah, I fit what I can in a pill, and the rest in my pockets. No plan to save us, just people making do with what's in the cabinets. If the sirens start their sermon and I'm not waiting for permission, I'll lay mirrors in the street, make the sky look down and listen. Bring heaven down to earth right here on this cracked asphalt. If we're going out, we're going out on it. Not the clean kind of faith they sell in a bottle. Not the kind that asks you to swallow and smile. I mean the messy kind, neighbors in doorways, someone sharing a charger, someone watching the child. I mean hands on shoulders, I mean stay, stay, stay. I mean even if nobody's coming, we can still turn toward each other anyway. Pen pressed down, stinging and steady. I pour it in slow. I name what I'm ready. I fit what I can in a pill, and the rest in my pockets. No plan to save us, so we practice, so we build our small rockets. When the sirens start their sermon, let them hear our decision. We'll lay mirrors in the street, make the sky look down and listen. Bring heaven down to earth right here, no special magic, just a face in the glass saying don't look away. Click of the cap, table finally breathing, and mirrors in the road, making tomorrow see us. See, hey. I didn't grow up with stained glass. I grew up with sirens and receipts. I picture it like a work site on a hill, dust in the throat, cold wind off the city. A borrowed crown of thorns, cheap wood still green, men arguing over angles like it's just carpentry. And he looks past them, past the laughing, past the guy who won't meet his eyes, like he's holding something heavy in his mouth, refuses to drop it on the ground. I can almost hear the metal ring, the pause before the swing. And I'm thinking, if I had been in that circle, would I have called him crazy too? Would I have stayed for the last nail, hands in my pockets acting brave? Would I have joined the talk that says that's just another man that couldn't be saved? Or would something in me crack open right there in the noise and the dust, and I'd know what he meant without proof. I'd know who I could trust. Fast forward, different century, same crowd, phones held high, bright screens like little moons. A headline scrolls, people pick their side before the coffee even cools. knows. There's a kid on the corner with a cardboard sign, a woman on the train with a tired face, and I've walked right past both, like mercy is someone else's job to place. I keep telling myself I'm not one of them, but the mirror doesn't laugh, it just asks again. Would I have stayed for the last nail, hands in my pockets acting brave? Would I have joined the talk that says that's just another man that couldn't be saved? Or would something in me crack open, right there in the noise and the dust, and I'd know what he meant without proof, I'd know who I could trust. Maybe faith is not a choir, maybe it's a quiet refusal to make a stranger into a joke. Maybe it's standing close enough to hear a person when they choke. And maybe that stern look isn't anger, it's the kind of patience that hurts to hold. If he asked me to hurry, I don't think it was for the pain to end. I think it was for the truth to stop waiting on us. So I'm not praying for a clean answer or a sign that lands on cue. I'm praying I don't miss the moment when the real thing walks right through. When the crowd starts picking winners and the air feels sharp and rough, let me be the one who listens. Let my doubt not be enough. I think I see him there, and it's messing with my view. I found you in a quiet room where the guards don't look up, and the air tastes like old coins and clean floors. You don't move, you don't blink, but I swear you're busy keeping storms behind your ribs. I step closer than I should, like I'm trying on a life. Press my palm to the cold divide, and your gaze does that thing, pulls me forward like gravity with good manners. Your lashes, long brown grasses, I want to get lost in them, small enough to crawl through without breaking a single blade. Let me slip past the glass, let me fall where you're looking into those green-brown pools. You keep so still. If I go under, don't rescue me, just hold that half smile steady while I sink down, 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 until my name isn't real. I imagine the water there is warm, but it's probably cold, the kind that makes you forget your own hands. I'd swim through it without a sound, like a thought you never say out loud. like smoke from a match you already shook at. And if I'm only something small, a bright air pocket, a quick mistake of surface, then let me be that. Let me break and be done. Or maybe I'm a ring in the water, running wider, wider, till it hits the edge of you and quits. Let me slip past the glass, let me fall where you're looking into those green-brown pools you keep so still. If I go under, don't rescue me, just hold that half smile steady while I sink down, 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 until my name isn't real. Would I be anything more than a bubble, turn into nothing? Would I leave any proof besides a slow widening circle that stops at the framing later when the room empties out? Would my bones be the only pale thing rocking back and forth where your silence keeps its step still? Let me slip past the glass, let me fall where you're looking into those green-brown pools you keep so still. If I go under, don't rescue me, just hold that half smile steady while I sink down, 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 and the world goes thin. She walks like she's late for a different life. Coffee gone cold in a paper cup. No headlines stick, no small talk bites. Nothing can call her bluff. A practiced grin, a tidy coat, a calm that doesn't bend. Like she's watching everything happen to somebody else again. And you could swear there's nothing under it, just clean, polite, composed. But still the air around her says there's something she won't show. She's got a face that never gives it away. She laughs at the right part, she turns the right page. But I've seen the crack when the room shifts shape, and when a name hits wrong and the color drains. She gathers herself like fallen hair, pins it back, pretends she's fine, and the world keeps moving unaware how fast she learned to hide. I saw her near the crosswalk lights, standing out of the rain. A kid in a stroller rolled right by the mother, humming through the strain. Her eyes went soft for half a beat, like she forgot her role. Like something reached up from the street and grabbed her by the throat. Then the signal changed, she swallowed hard and set her shoulders straight, as if she could erase the moment by walking at a different pace. She's got a face that never gives it away. She laughs at the right part, she turns the right page. But I've seen the crack when the room shifts shape, when a name hits wrong and the color drains. She gathers herself like fallen hair, pins it back, pretends she's fine, and the world keeps moving unaware how fast she learned to hide. Later in a corner booth, someone said his name like it was nothing. Just a story, just a detail, just a word they kept on tossing. But it landed like a glass on tile, sharp, too loud to ignore. Her hand froze mid-air above the table, like she couldn't do it anymore. For a second she was barefaced, no jokes, no careful lines. All that want and all that damage lit up behind her eyes. I looked away, not out of mercy, more like fear that if I stared another moment I'd see my own life there. She's got a face that never gives it away. She smiles like a lock, like a habit, like faith. But I've seen the crack when the room shifts shape, when a name hits wrong and the color drains. She gathers herself like fallen hair, pins it back, pretends she's fine, and the world keeps moving aware how fast she learned to hide. And she steps back into the crowd where nobody asks why. I swear I heard it again. A ship out there calling like it knows my name. A voice from the deck cut the salt air clean, like it had paperwork on me, like it had receipts. I was fruit left out, sweet turned sharp on the counter, a gold trinket dull from too many moves. It said listen different, so I did, and I caught two crows talking over each other like they were both right. The new tongue whistled through my life, off key, no map, no lesson plan. I let it scream in the weeds behind the house, let it go feral. Now it comes back fast, small and straight as a dare. I've been stayed, don't come looking for me. Stayed by a blank spot in my head. Stayed by a sudden body rule. Stayed by a mother bird with her mouth full, feeding me until I'm quiet. Is there a hunger as wide as mine? I keep taking it in, I keep taking it in. Hit my 30th spin around the sun, and I want simple things that don't apologize. Sticky melon on my fingers, dirt under my nails, the flat of a spade pressed into my back like a hand saying keep going. I wanna stop baiting the braid of duty, stop making promises that itch. I took too long to learn what the call was asking, too long pretending I couldn't hear. Now I'm counting what I owe, with my teeth clenched, with the window open. I've been stayed, don't come looking for me. Stay by a blank spot in my head. Stay by a sudden body rule. Stay by a mother bird with her mouth full, feeding me until I'm quiet. Is there a hunger as wide as mine? I keep taking it in, I keep taking it in. For reasons I can't make sound smart, for reasons that look like nothing from the street. I regret to inform you, yeah, formal like that, I'm leaving, not tonight, not in flames. Just slipping my key under the mat of the life that kept assigning me. No more gears, no more little pills of should, no more calendars that bite. I've been stayed, but I'm not stuck. I'm learning the difference. Stayed by a tender kind of amnesia. Stayed by the urgent truth of my own skin. Stayed by the mouth of the world saying eat. Is there a hunger as wide as mine? Watch me turn it into vows. Watch me turn it into vows. Watch me turn it into vows. What I love is a heaven that argues with me, and I'm going back anyway. Faithful like a wife, not because I'm fooled, because I chose it. I learned it young, some heat has a memory. I waited on the porch steps, bare legs on painted wood. Screen door sighing every time the house settled. Street lamp buzz, then it quit, and the sky went blank like somebody switched it off. Bats stitched tight circles overhead, eating what the air kept making. Mosquitoes came in thick, sweet clusters, like the neighborhood was pouring sugar into summer. Their bites stayed busy under my skin, jumping around like it had a job to do. He said, don't touch the box, but he never told me why his voice got small when the power cut out mid-shift, like a song losing half its instruments. Electricity's always looking for a body, a place to finish what it started. And love is kinda like that, it keeps reaching through the walls. My father came home smelling like burnt air, like metal and work and warning. And I watched him wash his hands too long at the kitchen sink. Years later I heard the story from someone else. The panel got cleaned down to the bone, calf and hip, a terrible kind of tidy. Protection stopped like a hell breath. He never called it fear, just said it happens when it's hot. Then he laughed like it was nothing, like the sun and a paycheck could explain it. But the heat he meant wasn't whether it was coke, spelled cold, ground into his pores until his skin kept the mark. Electricity's always looking for a body, a place to finish what it started. And love is kinda like that, it keeps reaching through the walls. My father came home smelling like burnt air, like metal and work and warning. And I watched him wash his hands too long at the kitchen sink. Behind the duplex, he lit charcoal like he was starting a small sun. Chicken skin snapped and tightened, paprika on his fingertips, salt stuck in the lines of his knuckles, pepper on his tongue when he talked. Vinegar hit the lid, sharp, clean, mean, and steam came up fast, wet on my face like a lesson. I stood close enough to sweat, smoke glazing my arms, hungry and quiet, pretending I wasn't scared. Electricity's always looking for a body, and I've been one my whole life, trying to hold what moves too quick, trying not to get burned. My father, he carried the current home, set it down with the tools and the keys, and fed us anyway, while the air kept biting, while the bats did their stitching, while I wanted to eat and I wanted to stay. Street lamp buzz, hands in water, heat that remembers. I learned my name in other people's mouths, like it was borrowed, like it had to be allowed. I kept my face angled toward the doorway, waiting for his keys, waiting for the hallway. I told myself if I stay looking now, I won't have to deal with what's in my chest. But love makes a camera of your attention. It shoots whatever moves, it won't rest. Every bus stop stranger, every dog on a leash, every song from a car with the windows cracked. My eyes said yes to everything, and I didn't know how to take it back. I said I became myself, like it happened one time, like a switch in the kitchen, like a clean straight line. But I was already here, under every outfit, under every I'm fine, under every bit. Then I met a mirror in a rented room, he wasn't in it, and I took up all the space I'd given away to him. We used to split one toothbrush cup, his laugh in the sink while the water ran. I practiced being easy to hold, like that was the job of a woman, like that was the plan. I studied his face for weather reports, for signs I could call, for what to do. And I missed whole days of my own life, trying to be someone he could move through. But my gaze is a hungry kind of animal. It learns the root and it pulls at the chain. It loved the salt ring on my coffee mug, it loved the bruise on my thigh from the train. I said I became myself, like it happened one time, like a switch in the kitchen, like a clean straight line. But I was already here, under every outfit, under every I'm fine, under every bit. Then I met a mirror in a rented room, he wasn't in it, and I took up all the space I'd given away to him. No, there's no single person called myself, just a stack of small choices, a slow return, a hand on my own shoulder in the dark, an old day cooling down. And I kept thinking I'd find him in the glass, like proof I was loved, man, proof feel? I said I became myself, and the words sounded strange. Not a victory speech, just a quiet change. I'm not a ghost in somebody else's story, not a corner you can leave in a hurry. There's a mirror in apartment 3B. He isn't in it, and she is everywhere. Everywhere. I'm here. You ever look down from a plane and think, so that's why they call it blue? The window scratched, the wing is humming. Clouds laid out like paper pulp. I read a headline, then I don't. 'Cause it's all too much to hold. They say we started as a single cell with a bad habit, split in two. And now I'm here with my phone lit up, trying to get back to you. Who said what and who meant it? Who typed it fast? Who saved it? I scroll like it's a telescope, I zoom like it's a microscope. Still I miss the point. Do you feel it? This pull in the middle, like everything's tied to everything. The comfort and the complicated, even when it stings. I could tell you every last detail, pour it out until there's nothing new. But if I hand you the whole universe, what's left for me and you? Late at night, the city's quiet, and the sky looks like spilled salt, a pale ring of milk above the freeway. Traffic whispering its faults. I tell one small lie to keep it simple, then I'm building up a wall, brick by brick of I'm fine, until I can't find the door at all. There's a thing that needs building, I don't have the name for it. Not a house, not an apology, something in between. I try to say it clean, but it comes out human. Do you feel it? This pull in the middle, like everything's tied to everything. The comfort and the complicated, even when it stings. I could tell you every last detail, pour it out until there's nothing new. But if I hand you the whole universe, what's left for me and you? Microscope, I want proof. Telescope, I want distance. Pen, I want a sentence that doesn't break in my hands. And we're suspended, just a single thread between us, thin as a nerve. Pull too hard and then it ends. So I won't pull, I'll hold, I'll say it imperfect, I'll stay in the blue. Do you feel this? Yes, I thought you did.